On the 10th of April 2001, 26-year-old Rebeca Pena worked in Miami as an extra in the movie Muhammad Ali, which featured Will Smith. She was last seen leaving the set in a white Honda Civic around 2:15 a.m, but this was the last time she was seen alive, and she was reported missing to the police. Investigators stated that she made it home from the set because the car was found at her apartment complex in Miramar. At the time of her disappearance, Pena had a restraining order against her ex-boyfriend, Berkeley Calvin Curtis Jr. Her father explained to police that Pena was afraid of Curtis because he'd been abusive in the past and even tried choking her in November of 1998, which required police intervention to stop him. She feared he would harm her and continued to stalk her. On the 16th of April 2001, 3 men travelling in a boat down the Biscayne River Canal in Miami discovered a suitcase. Inside was a woman's body that was stuffed into it, and the authorities were contacted. The body was identified to be that of Rebeca Pena. There were 2 25-pound weights that were used to sink her, as well as a magazine inside one of the pockets of the suitcase that had been marked to the attention of the Pena family and the home address in Silver Spring, Maryland, where she once lived with Curtis and their child. Police executed a search warrant at Curtis's home and found weightlifting equipment, including 25-pound weights, which matched the plates found inside the suitcase with her body. When Curtis's girlfriend, who also had a child with him, was originally interviewed by the authorities, she told them that she was home with her that night in the Miami apartment, and he had only left for 20 minutes to go to a store. She was interviewed again in 2014, and she changed her story, saying he was gone for a few hours, which would have put him at the perfect time of the crime. With further investigation, using forensics and modern-day detective techniques and technology, the case eventually became solved. On the 15th of December 2020, Curtis, who is now 45 years of age, was arrested and charged with taking Rebeca's life and is held without bond. Since it's still very early in the conviction process, police remained relatively tight-lipped in exactly what led to his arrest. However, it was said that the GPS records were among the evidence which was looked at, as well as all the testimonies over the years. State Attorney Catherine Fernandez Rundle credited new forensics and modern-day technology for helping move the case along. She explained, "We could go back and look at GPS records, for instance, and today we could see where people are moving around, so that was a huge asset for us." After learning of the news, Pena's father Raphael said, "The pain will be less because justice has been served, but the emptiness is still there and won't go away."